What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to another episode of Pour Michigan Reviews. We got another fun one coming out of Michigan, aka Ann Arbor. It's going to be from Holmes Brewery, guys. We love this kind of place. We love the beers they do and brew. I have not been there in many, many years. When I did go, the sour game was not very impactful yet. You didn't see a lot of them on the market. Since then, you have brewery after brewery after brewery coming out with sour beers or sour IPAs, whatever. It became kind of a craze. Arvon, predominantly in Michigan, kind of came onto the scene and swept that category. They've done so well. They've had so much success in that category. So it will be fun to revisit some Holmes beer. Since I've had so many new ones from Arvon, again, I've had Holmes beer, but before I had access to the Arvon beers, guys. So this will be fun to look back and see the differences of what I remember. This was sent to me by Jeff, aka NoJinx, so thank you so much, man. I just now got around to doing it. It's the day after Christmas, time of recording. He sent me these weeks ago. Canned on 10/27/22. Cool. I like Holmes beer. It's some of my favorite stuff. It's been a minute. That did not have a big pop, and I do have proper glassware because I've been to Holmes Brewery. Boom. Let's get into it, boys and girls. So, as we're pouring, that's Blackberry goodness. I like that. It's not so sludgy, but it's certainly on the darker end of being a beer. It reminds me a lot of Arvon. I would say that Holmes is originating this category for Michigan in a way. I wouldn't say they're number one. You have Transient, you have Speciation, you have all these other places that do this, but Holmes, I remember just loving their sour beers, and New England styles for that matter. So again, as I'm pouring to the bottom, I'm getting more sludge coming out of this can. So it's getting fruitier at the bottom. I should have rolled it. I didn't. But it's a sexy beer, guys. It's absolutely sexy. It looks just like a Blackberry Arvon beer. Again, Metaform, sour IPA, Blackberry. They don't say anything else. So, oh, they do. They have milk, sugar, vanilla beans. So I didn't actually notice that till now. Cool. Let's go to an aroma. Milky lactose, a confectionery sugar, tart blackberry mixture. Still smells like a beer though. It's not just like a pure fruit bomb. I do get like a maltier quality that you'd get in some beers, like IPAs and such. What's the ABV on this? I guess I don't even know. Ann Arbor, Michigan. I don't do enough research, do I? I just keep talking. I just flip the camera on and go. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know the ABV. So I'm just going to dive in, guys. It is what it is. Thanks, Jeff. Shout out you, man. Yeah, you rock. You're the man. Wow. Freaking delicious. It's freaking delicious. It's got that blackberry pureed, fruity tartness to it. It's fresh. It feels right. Nothing artificial about it. You're getting that nice vanilla, kind of like vanilla bean sweetness coupling into that blackberry. And they just partner really well with each other. A little bit of that sweet, almost like sour thing mixed together. They just flow really well all the way through the beer. That being said, it's still drier on the back end. It's got that kind of fruity dryness on, like almost like a powdery fruit that's dried on the back end. I like that because it just adds to drinkability. I think it's there. I think this is soft. It's delicate. It's still desserty, yet it still reminds me that it can be a beer at the same time. Fantastic little bit here. Yeah, and it's a fruit bomb. It is. In all the right ways. Blackberry, I could say raspberries coupled with it. Again, that tart, sourish kind of quality coming from that berry itself. And then the vanilla beans, not overdone. It's not the most noticeable thing in the beer. It's really highlighting that fruit in a way. It just flows. And then I love the way a beer goes down when it flows well. And this one does for being in that sour category. I don't know what the ABV is. I would guess it's anywhere from 4.5 to 6.5. I know that's a large range. If it's bigger than that, I'd be amazed. But I want to guess that it's somewhere in that range, but I don't know off the top of my head. I'm not going to look it up. Don't have my phone down here. It's a fantastic beer, man. It's really good. And by the way, this is up there with Arvon. So that being said, this just isn't as pulpy. It's not as dense and thick. It has a little bit more lightness and a little bit more of a decadent touch, if you will. Just still pulpy though, but not to Arvon level. I'd say it's a little bit pulled back. I mean, you can still see the particulate. I mean, that's wild, man. That's wild. If I get that to focus, I probably can't, but it looks fantastic. It tastes fantastic. This is a 4.37 out of 5. World-class sour. Great ingredients from Holmes. I'm not surprised. Thanks, Jeff. Been a great beer. I'm over and out, guys. I'll catch you on the next review. Cheers.